Hello everyone, Simple here. Today we'll be going over my Elite Battle Tank Fire build. It is what I am currently using to clear Elite content with the top end group successfully. But I know other players may not have my artifacts, augments, or skill points, so we'll be starting with the strongest build and then working it backwards to the more beginner friendly and free to play. But before we get into any of that, I would like to show you what the build looks like in action. This is an elite raid with a top-end group using that exact battle tank loadout we're going to be covering today. Watch how it handles the damage, keeps the aggro, and still finds a way to put out solid damage numbers. These guys are running so fast that my game can't even keep up with them. I think I do a pretty good job, but in the future I'm definitely going to pull aggro and I want to keep them as group tight as possible, and then I'm going to burst them down with damage if the DPS aren't already doing so in that time. Like here I'm finding myself doing the aquatic arsenal attacks, but I think in the future I want to do a better job at grouping them all together and getting them tight, because I don't think in this kind of group that DPS really need my damage right here because everything's dying so fast. Now I'm going to take some time to show the build off, put a little pressure on this boss. Don't forget as the tank to come back here and pull these drones. You want to cancel out any repairs so the DPS can burn all the bosses, and then you can hit the switch as quick as possible. Immediately, I'm just going to buff myself and pull him to this back door. When you're fighting this boss up close, he's really lethal, and then those lasers are going to do a lot of damage. I feel like at times I definitely play into them a little too much, but you can do a lot of really good damage on this part and keep up with your DPS here. Just make sure you're weaving in your sustain and you're keeping your fire soul activated and the enemies burning while you're attacking. It's hard when you're in a group like this because you want to stop and really take care of your team, but at the same time the majority of them are running ahead towards an ad group that could potentially kill them if they get to tee off on them. And then immediately I'm going to hit the Sunstone Supercharge. If you don't have this iconic, you can easily swap it out with any of the Fire Supercharges or Pheromone Bloom. And then really quick, I wanted to show the artifacts I was using during the recording of the video and then the skill points. I like to get super powered and then both crits, the healing crit and magnitude and the damage crit, chance and damage. And then you'll be seeing everything put to 100. The reason you do this is because at 100 skill points, when you put it into health, for instance, you get 10% health. And then the same can be said for Resto, Might, and then I'm working currently on Dom. And now I'm going to take a moment to showcase the artifacts I'm currently using today, up to date. A moment of appreciation for Mystical Symbol of the 7. This works really well with Restoration. Every time I get hit, I get healed back based on a percentage of my restoration. And then also it gives me defense based on the number of enemies around. And then Red Tornado is a really good artifact in this build. At max level, it's now giving me 25% bonus might when I take damage, which is absolutely insane. And then I'm getting healed back 15% of the damage I do. And then Razor's Razor, I don't think I have to say much. Mystical Symbol of the 7 will heal you back as you're taking damage, and then when your defense grows, you know, the adds start doing less and less damage, and you start getting healed back for more than they're actually doing to you. Every man is a great savior. If you're going to be tanking Elite Plus, I think it's a must-have. Manacle is another clutch artifact. It can tank a lethal hit, and then it makes your shield cool down 10% faster. And then really quick, I'm going to show my augments. Right now I'm spec'd All Might because I have the OP items and I'm tanky enough to survive the current content. When Elite Plus comes out, or if you're a tank that's struggling to stay alive, I definitely recommend using Dominance. If you are more budget or newer build, you can definitely use Crypto as your combat ally and then Oracle so you keep your power up. I highly recommend if you got Supergirl from the new event, keep her, and if you can get, when you grind your bounty trains, if you can get Superman is an amazing ally for tank. You really, as a fire tank, you want damage reduction because if a boss is going to hit you really hard, you want to be able to tank it in time to heal yourself back. And then for newer players or budget players, this is going to be my free-to-play build or my more fire, no iconic. Obviously, it involves Aquatic Arsenal, and then in testing, your damage is going to be a little bit lower. This is because you don't have anything that applies Crushed, but when you're in raids and you're in alerts, more than likely, with the meta going on, someone's going to apply Crush to the ad, so you'll actually be able to get full damage potential. If you made it this far, you're an absolute legend, and I just really wanted to say thank you.